Hey y'all, welcome back to the pink envelope. Y'all, this box is ginormous and it is so heavy. So this is full spoilers for the Steal It Box European Cottage box. Not necessarily tied to a season. I think it's supposed to be European cottage inspired everyday decor. I have no idea what's in here. Like many of you who hang out on the Ask the Pink Envelope private Facebook group, we've kind of guessed at some items based on what we've seen floating through some videos. But this box is extraordinarily heavy and obviously huge. So I have opened a few big boxes during my time here in the living room filming. This is by far my biggest, so it's going to be a little bit of an adventure. Maybe I put it on its side over here. I want to be able to like pull things out without it like crushing me. So the Steal It box by Decor Steals is not a subscription box. You just order the box when you want it and they pop up kind of at random. They used to kind of have some cadence, not anymore. This box is $149.99. Shipping is $5 and you can use the URL down below in my description to click over to order. Typically 7 full-size items. This one obviously is a European cottage trend and items that you can use throughout your home. So this box is curated by my 100-year-old home. So typically Decor Steals partners with designers of different sorts, typically Instagrammers, for their boxes, and she created this one. I didn't follow her prior to Decor Steals. I'm following her now, so I'm not real familiar. Oh my gosh. This is so heavy. I'm not real familiar with her style, but I'm gonna get to know it. Okay. All right, can you see everything? I'm trying to like shimmy. I need like, I'm on an entire bar countertop and it's still not enough space. So full spoilers right here. Okay, how do I want to do this? If I do, okay. Don't fall. It's like a freaking TV. Okay. Woo! On the Steal It boxes, the prices do change with each box. Once again, it's not a subscription box. You order it and you get it when you want to order it. So this one is a little bit pricier than the other ones have been. However, so much has changed in the home decor subscription world that would affect even these pop-up boxes that I think it went from like $124.99 to $149.99. Very mild increase. It's a very small increase considering shipping since the last time Decor Steals has released a box has increased at least twice, maybe has even increased 3 times. So if you saw that price tag and you're like, what? It really, I don't know what's in here. We'll judge that in a minute. But as far as price points go, it is still a very, very fair price point. I have many subscriptions in the home decor world, not even subscriptions, many curations that are $250 or above. Okay, this looks like a mirror at the bottom. What is this piece? So this is the top, seemingly the top. Who actually has a European cottage or even maybe like the grandma chic home? But if that's your style or a style you're moving towards, comment below and tell me. Is there anything important in here that I need to know? Okay. The French ornate mirror. Hang me or lean me on your favorite side table. So here's the top. And it connects. Let's get the bottom out. So we'll have a little bit of assembly, but it does look like they provided us everything. We'll assemble it real quick here on video just to see how easy it is. Shipping a mirror is so brave. They're so hard to ship and they're so dang heavy. This one looks great. I know I keep saying this, but I can almost barely not hold that with one hand. It's so heavy. Okay, so let's get out here. You're gonna see some reflections in my kitchen, but that's okay. It's mostly clean back there. So here it is next to me without the top. I'll put the exact measurements below in the description. Here's what it looks like zoomed up. You can see the edges here of the camera and all of my indiscretions in the background. But I want you to be able to see this edge. This edge actually does match that really beautifully. I like the ornate top. This is not the style of my home, but I am thinking about in the new entryway where we just added on that guest bath, we may do something to incorporate all of this because it's so, I don't know, I feel like it's pivotal. Yes, it's French provincial, which by the way, my last house was French provincial. This new house is not. So I think we'll do some tie-ins. Okay, let's assemble it. Then it says to slide this guy in. So it actually has a slot that it slides in, so it will balance itself even without the screws. Obviously, you're going to want to put the screws in. But like, let me shimmy it in real quick. Not even touching it. So it has a slot that it slides in. Now you can reach over and get your screws and screw them in. Don't overly tighten your first screws. Kind of get things lined up, get all your screws in, and then at the very end, go ahead and tighten it up. There you go. That's what it looks like. If I step back. It's super cute. It is heavy, so you're going to want to anchor this into a wall. You can just set it on a table, or you can hang it right here with these two screws. I think I now know why I could barely pick up the box. Okay, I'm setting that guy over there because he is ginormous. This says the DIYer monthly, a free gift from us to you. What? It says actually the DIYer monthly introducing very soon, launching in 2024, fabric coasters and stencils and a tiny taste of what's to come. Fabric. There's two of these. Stencils. The Peony fabric coaster free gift in the DIY steps. So you were literally going to end up making this right here using these right here. Fascinating. Materials provided, linen coaster and stencil. Additional materials needed, paintbrush, fabric paint, and painter's tape. And then it shows you straight through the steps on how to do these. I'm going to be honest, I won't do these. This is not of interest to me, but my kids are going to love it. So I'm going to set this aside as a project for them to do when they get back. Super cute. But like the DIYer monthly, is that a new like subscription that you're getting ready to release? Pillowcase. This was 100% on our guesses when we were trying to figure out what's in the box. This was listed a few separate times. Comment below if you are one of the ones who said pillowcase is definitely going to be in there. And then here is the back. So let's check it out. I've had some qualms with their pillowcases in the past because I'm a super picky pillowcase person. This one on the front, well, the whole thing, the material is thicker. It actually looks like it's like, I always do this, embroidered, sewn, whatever the word is. Like these are actual stitches, not printed. So those are stitched, which is gorgeous. The material is significantly thicker and nicer than we've seen in the past. The edges are piped and the back has that super soft fuzzy material. Stitched floral pillow cover. I am reversible, smooth, or dimensional. You choose your vibe. I think this looks awesome. I am very impressed, and I feel like it, well, obviously it matches the box. And it gives spring, summer vibes. I don't know if I would give it every day, like if this is considered an everyday box, which I don't know if it is. But if it is, I don't know if I'd call this every day, but definitely you're going to get at least in most states half the year use out of this. How do we feel about one pillowcase? I don't like getting one pillowcase. I need two. I decorate in sets. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on getting just one. Okay. Gotta do the styrofoam game. Such a creepy sound. Anybody else anti-styrofoam? I mean, I love what it does, like in protecting things and stuff, and I don't mind touching it. But when I have to pull it out of a box and it makes that sound, ooh, yeah, I'm already getting goosebumps. What? Food safe, dishwasher safe, microwave safe. Let me get it where you can actually see it. The stoneware potted meat dish. Yes, I'm food safe. Dishes like these were used to preserve meats and cheeses. It says the G.W. Plumtree Home Potted Meats of Southport. Interesting. This feels really random. I'm not going to make any judgments till we get the whole rest of the box open, because then it might tie everything together. But kind of like the pillowcase, if it's just one of these, I don't know. Hold on. We're not going to pass judgment. Quality is great. Print quality is great. Food safe. Thank you for sending us something we can actually use. I was so sick of getting like jars. It says do not use with water or food. Love that. We'll wait and see what else is in here before we jump to any conclusions. Ooh, this is heavy, this little guy. Ooh! I happen to be ridiculously a fan of books. I love to read books. I love to decorate with books. I love books like this. I love cookbooks. I am just a fan. So I'm wondering, yes, it says a home to share from the curator of my 100-year-old home. So the girl who collaborated with Decor Stills to design this box, this is her book. This book has a retail value of $40, and I am here for it. I absolutely love books like this. The print quality is great, which is kind of what I'm judging right now. And it has not only photos throughout, but it has stories and inspiration, descriptions of what's taking place in the different photos. Huge thumbs up for this. Super fun. Oh, even look, projects you can do. And she tells you how to do it. Obviously fun for like reading, enjoying, super fun for decorating as well. And then, I mean, honestly, okay, so if we're decorating, something like this could work. Wonder if there's more pieces that are going to make this all tie together. But I think I've got, there's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I've got 3 more. I always get so nervous when I'm flipping the boxes. Oh. What are these? They match the mirror. Looks like there's some assembly because they have all of our stuff here. So one of the things y'all had guessed on the group was like a potting, shelving, or it was a box that was pointed to the back. Y'all had screenshotted that. I wonder if this is it. Distressed white box. Use me to hold utensils or as a planter. Please note I am not waterproof. So this is the box that y'all saw in the back. Let me pull it all open. Okay, fascinating way to wrap that so that, you know, it fit in the box. So this is what the panels look like here. Hopefully you can see that. If not, I can pop in another photo. And then we need to put it together. Let me grab the instructions. Whoa, that's a ton of screws. We're gonna be a little bit busy. Assembly instructions. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay, pretty straightforward. 1, 2, 3. So let's go. If you go to put your piece in and it doesn't fit, just rotate it 1, like turn it this way because they're taller and narrower. Took me a second to figure that out. So then they kind of self-hold themselves together. once they're put together, you slide this guy over. Actually, this might supposed to be the other way around. I don't know, we're about to find out. So, I mean, it comes with screws, but there's no screws in this, and it's pretty self-sustained. So I'm flipping it over, and there's actually, whoopsie, I just pulled the bottom off. Maybe that's why you used the screws, Samantha. By the feet, there are holes for you to screw in. They're already pre-drilled, so it should be pretty easy, but let's see. Okay. They're not going in as easy as I anticipated. Do I force them in, or does one of the sides have holes? Huh. I'm going to go with the thought process that I am supposed to force them in. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay. I just forced it in, and I mean, it wasn't hard, but I'm not going to do very many more of these manual. I'll do one more, and then I'm going to go get a drill because there's a lot of them, and you do have to use some force. You have to hold the lid down, too, so it doesn't rise up against the pressure. Yeah, definitely going to go get a drill. Just a sec. Oh, my gosh. No battery. Better not be dead. Nope. So one thing I'm going to tell you is if you're not using the hand drill, don't over tighten. It will split. That's just the principle for all things. So just lightly tighten it and go slow, and you should be good. Okay, 6 of them across the bottom, and then it says to flip it over, and 4 of them go in the sides here. Holes are pre-drilled. Let's see if I can stick this guy in here if it's too long. I didn't take the extension off because I was working on another project. Easy breezy. So don't do what I did. There are pre-drilled holes on the tops, and on this last panel, I put it in upside down, the pre-drilled holes on the bottom. Not going to make a difference because there's already so many screws, but just giving you that little bit of heads up. Make sure these screw holes are up top. But here you go. There is the distressed box. It's pretty big. So hold on, here we go. My Stanley. Like this is the regular Stanley, not the giant Stanley. I mean, same height, but you can see it's a planter in all form. I don't know if I would want to put it for cooking utensils, or unless maybe you put like another jar inside, because that would be like a monstrous amount of cooking utensils. I mean, is it bad that my mind was thinking a riser? Like decorate with it as a riser? Like you could do all sorts of things like that. I feel like you've got some opportunity with this guy here. Love that we have a pop of color and a color like pink. Like it, obviously I like pink, but like it's not just all neutral items. I'm a huge fan of that. What are your thoughts? I feel like the quality on it is great, especially since we had to assemble it. I feel like they've done a good job of sticking with the cottage theme, the European cottage. I feel like these items are on point for that theme. And I feel like that theme's pretty dang trendy right now. Oh, y'all guessed these as well. Good job, you guys. The set of 3 candlestick holders. So, who has been around here to watch my past Decorate With Me's? You guys will have seen I've done several designs where I gather up all the candlestick holders. I do not care if they match. If it is a candlestick holder, it goes in. And have created these beautiful displays by mix matching these all across a sofa back table or a fireplace mantle. I love these. This is very rose gold for those wondering. This is more of that gold leaf texture. This one, obviously, I don't even want to grab it because I'm going to put fingerprints on it. Is a super, super shiny texture. And this one is a matte texture. Kind of like the gold leaf, but more pressed. This has more crackling in it. I do think that this goes beautifully with this color-wise, keeping those pinks together. Love that. Okay, you guys are good. Y'all guessed these from just their sneak peeks really well. What is this guy back here? Oh, it's actually really lightweight. Oh, I don't remember if anybody guessed this. Did anybody guess stems? There are stems in here. Magnolia and pod stems. I am flexible. Bend and shape me to your desire. Some shedding is normal. So are they dried? Are they faux? They're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. These are faux. These are faux stems. I think they look great. They could go indoor, outdoor. The blah, 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 blah. The leaves are a softer, more fabric material, will be prone to mold or staining, but the stem is plastic. So I'll let you make that decision based on what you're outdoors. I will not be putting these outdoors. I will be keeping these indoors. They are wired. They've been kind of. They're not like you can you can take a bouquet and you can arc them to the side. It's not going to hold that kind of bend. They're just lightly wired, at least those. Okay, I think these are dried. I'm trying to pull them apart gently because I don't want to pull any of the pink blooms off. They're a bit tangled just because of the texture of the bloom. These appear to be dried, which is wild. These are wired even more. These actually you could angle easily as it is a stiffer wire than the greenery is. Obviously, I'm going to say the colors on these are gorgeous. I am very impressed with the color. I love the texture. I love that they're wired. If you've been around here, you know I'm very picky with greenery, and I show greenery all the time, but very rarely do I say huge thumbs up for greenery. And I love these two pink stems so very much. So let's hold these stems up with the pillowcase. Where'd I put that? And everything else. The mirror's behind me. Sorry. What do we think about the color palette? Now, I put this dress on because of the color of the outside of the box, so that's probably going to skew things a little bit because I got a whole lot of pink going on. But what do we think? Let's bring this over. As a collection, we have a mirror. I think is fabulous. Love the quality. Pillowcase, I think is fabulous. Love the quality. Would have absolutely traded this all day to have a set of pillowcases because I think decorating with one pillowcase like this is so difficult. I don't have like just one chair for it to sit on. I don't have like one bench or one, you know what I mean? Like you need a set. So that's just my thoughts there. The stems are gorgeous. The candlestick holders are gorgeous. The book is gorgeous. This guy, I'm a little bit trying to decide what to do with him, but I still think he's gorgeous and he ties in beautifully with this. This is the only thing that I'm like, can I trade it? For an additional candlestick, even though I do like to decorate in odds, or an additional pink stem or an additional pillowcase, this just seems so random. Quality, huge thumbs up. Do I think this is $150 worth? Let me do a little bit of research on this mirror real quick. So this mirror is big, 44 inches tall by 16 wide. The cheapest I can find any form of a comp is $100, but I'm easily finding them at like $130, $129.99. I have a variety of sites that hit $129.99, $129.99, and then they are calling it the Versailles mirror. Like, did you see me in your latest Versailles tour? Tried to research that, didn't find a lot, didn't spend a lot there. But if you look at the more ornate mirrors, it goes up from the 130s and up. So if we said we paid $149.99 for this box and the mirror alone is carrying 100 to 130 in value, it's pretty much a slam dunk to realize that the rest of this, you know, let's say it's 100. This is easily $50 more in product. Shipping is only $5, which is insane because this box weighs as much as I do. Thumbs up. I'm giving this a thumbs up. It is a very unique style with the ornateness, but you saw this mirror without the top on it. If the top is too much for you, don't put it on. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you have ordered your Still It box and have opened it and have thoughts, please comment and share them below. Your feedback helps other people know if this box could potentially be a match for them. We've got to talk about style, we've got to talk about design, quality here, but any additional feedback you guys can give is absolutely priceless. Decor stills, we're so happy to see another beautiful curation and a new box style. We've had some really cool re-releases, but we're very spoiled over here. And so most of us buy the boxes. So re-releases aren't as exciting as brand new releases are. And y'all, this is not the last of the releases. They have several more new releases coming through the end of the year. I cannot wait to see what they do for Halloween. Last year Halloween I thought was amazing. If you want to see more Decor Stills, Still It box unboxings, I have a playlist here. I'll link it up. You can go check and kind of go through and see the price changes from anywhere from like $99 up to $149.99. And you can kind of see the style. Obviously, a little more farmhouse chic, cottage chic is always tied into their items, but I don't have either of those in my house, and I still figure out how to use these items every single day. If my microphone situation, which if you guys have been watching, was not so chaotic, and if I had more time, we would totally do a Decorate with me. Maybe what I'll do is, when Jonathan's back and he can run cameras for me, we'll do a Decorate with me with this plus other items because it's been a while since we have done one. I said I wasn't going to do them anymore, but I'm going to be honest, I'm missing them. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. And if you subscribe to my channel, I'm going to see you guys later. Bye, y'all.